Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this look right here. It's much darker in real life. I'm still struggling to get the lighting right, but it's using NARS Persia, which is one of my favorite colors ever. Yeah, it's a no eyeliner look, but feel free to use eyeliner if you really want to. And I hope you enjoy. So if you want to know how I got this, keep on watching. Just to let you know though, there has been some filming issues, so I'm sorry if it's a bit disjointed. So to start off, I'm using the Bare Minerals Prime Time Neutralizing Primer just all over my face. This is going to make my foundation hopefully last much longer and even out my skin tone. And then I'm using the Garnier 5-second blur just on the areas that need it. For foundation today, I'm just mixing the Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illuminator with the L'Oreal True Match in the colour Vanilla. And I'm so sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to get it right, but it's taken me forever to get the hang of it. So I'm just using a flat top brush and blending all of that in. You can't really see, but I'm working on it. I think I figured out how to fix the problem. I'm working on it. I'm just blending that all into my face really well, going over it. Now I'm taking MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15. I think this is the lightest shade. I'm just going to pop that under my eyes in a triangular shape. In photos this looks much better than if you put it in a circle. Then I'm going to use just a pointed brush to blend that out. This one's synthetic, so it picks up any excess product, meaning that there's less chance for my concealer to crease under my eyes. Just going to blend that all in. Then I'm going to grab my NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder. It's a pressed powder, it's translucent as well. I'm going to quickly set under my eyes before it starts to crease, just with using a sponge. I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. I'm going to take that same setting powder just with a flat top brush as well. I'm going to set the rest of my face. I'm so sorry you can't see this very well. I promise it will get better. No. Now I'm moving on to my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel eyebrow pencil, and it is not a good eyebrow day today. It is horrendous. I do not like this pencil whatsoever. I'm trying it out for the first time today and I absolutely hate it. It's just like drawing on with a regular pencil. I used to use the Maybelline one, but that got discontinued and I'm so sad now I don't have a drugstore eyebrow pencil that I really like anymore. I'm just setting that with a clear eyebrow gel. This one's actually just a clear mascara that I picked up at Daiso, and it's really good for this kind of job. Moving on to the eyes now, I'm going to first be priming my eyes with MAC Painterly Paint Pot, the Pro Longwear Paint Pot. I'm going to pop that all over my eyes as a base, just to prevent everything from creasing and making my eyeshadow pop much more. Now I'm taking the Too Faced Matte Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm going to be using just a fluffy brush and the colour Velveteen Bunny, which is just a white shade, just popping that all over the base. It just makes everything easier to blend that I'm going to put on top, since this look is quite smoky and quite dark, but you can really see it, but I'm doing my best. Then I'm going to take the base shadow brush by Real Techniques and using the colour Chanilla, which is just like a light creamy brown. I'm going to run that through the crease and just fluff it out, going back and forth, and then I'm going to zoom you in so you can see better. I'm just going to fluff that back and forth to help with the colours that I'm going to put on top, so that everything just fades into nothing. So buffing that in using circular motions, and I'm also working on the shape here. I'm going kind of in a V shape from the outer corner of my eye to the tail of my eyebrow, just to get that nice elongated shape. Now I'm taking the Lorac Pro 2 eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be using the colour Light Brown, which is literally a light brown color on that same brush that I just used. This is going to deepen up the crease a little bit more, and it's also going to warm it up. As you can see, I'm sort of starting a little bit slowly, and then I'm just going to go for it and start blending as much as I can. I'm using circular motions because it just helps the color blend out a little bit better than if I were to go back and forth the whole time. Some variation is good. Also going over that V shape on the outer corner of my eye. Then I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush, just make sure it's fluffy, doesn't matter what brush you use, and just buff out those edges even more so that it's completely seamless. Do that on both eyes. Now it's time for the star of the show, so this is NARS Persia. It's very pigmented, so I'm also taking this one on just a round top brush. Yes, can you tell how excited I am? Just on a round brush. This one's quite dense, so it helps me have a little bit more control. It's very pigmented, so you've got to dust off the excess. Popping that slowly and gently into the crease first. And then I'm going to buff that in using circular motions. Stops, closing walls and ticking clocks, gonna come back and take you home. I could not stop that you now know. You want to keep buffing it in and emphasizing that shape over and over again so that it's completely seamless when we're done at the end. Keep going over it until you're happy with how blended it is. Doing the same on the other eye as well. I'm going to take that clean fluffy brush again with no extra product on it, and I'm just going to go over those edges. I do this between every time I add eyeshadow because it just helps everything blend. Now I'm taking, this is just a eyeliner by, actually it's supposed to be an eyeshadow by Maybelline. I'm just taking this, using it as a base really for the colour that I'm going to put on top, but you can use any dark colour. Anything, preferably cream, or if you just have an eyeliner that you want to smear a little bit over the whole area of your eyelid, this just helps the colour that I'm going to put on top pop even more and just be more pigmented. I'm going to do that on both eyes. Then I'm going to take that first matte eyeshadow palette by Too Faced, and I'm using the chocolate brown colour. I think it's just called Cocoa or something like that. And I'm going to pop that with a synthetic brush all over my lid. It's called Coffee Bean, not Cocoa. It was close. So just paying attention here, I'm actually taking this colour just above where my eye crease is. This is just to give the illusion that my crease is set higher than what it actually is, and it helps my eyes look a little bit less hooded. And if you focus as well, I'm sort of following that same V shape, but I'm not taking it all the way to my to the end of that shadow. Then I'm taking more of that Persia orange colour, and I'm going over the crease, taking it all the way into the inner corner and really trying to highlight that colour. Once again, I'm sorry about the lighting, it's kind of distorting everything, but hopefully between the little segments that I'm moving you can see what it really looks like. Taking that same blending fluffy brush again and just trying to smooth out all the edges. Now I'm just going to take some product left over from the back of my hand and an angled synthetic brush just to neaten up the line, make it a little bit more crisp. I really personally enjoy that look. And then I'm just going to mix the white Velveteen Bunny and the I think it's called Tufted Suede or something. It's just a cream shade, just to put that through my brow bone. Then I'm going to take my Jaclyn's Hills Favorites palette by Morphe brushes. Using a brown, I just wanted to add a little bit of shimmer and warm up that eye area. It just kind of looked a little bit dull. So I'm focusing that on the center of my lid, and then I'm sort of blending it out to the side. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner, and I'm just taking an eyeliner pencil and dipping that in. I'm going to use that to put in my waterline. This eyeliner is very pigmented, so it gives me much better color payoff in my waterline than, say, a regular eyeliner pencil. And it's very easy to smudge as well, which I'm about to do just with a smudger brush. And because it's so pigmented, when I come to layer the other colors on top, they're really going to pop. So I'm taking that dark brown coffee bean color again, and I'm just smudging that over it. I really want to bring this down.
taking that base shadow brush and then taking the orange Persia color and just really blending that out really well. I don't really show you here, but I blend it out a lot. Mascara. Back to my face, I'm just taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer powder in medium deep matte bronzer powder, putting that in my on my cheekbones and trying to blend it out. I'm sorry you can't see once again. And then right about now, my camera is going to stop recording without me realizing it. Wait for it. There I am, really sad. But all I did was I added some a peachy colored blush and some highlighter. Now I'm just going to take that pressed powder and just blend everything into my face and make sure it's all seamless. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. See ya, bye!